made there.
Deputy Adams.
Concordia ga question a cynnawain fwy the International Protection Bill agus an McMahon report agus cynnawain ela fwy the Civil Debt Bill, and Concordia, you'll know that the Dáil voted on this bill, the Civil Debt Bill, yesterday at second stage. And this morning the Irish League of Credit Unions has produced a depressing report revealing back-to-school costs for parents. It gives all the details of for example, 80% of parents see these costs as a significant financial burden. Many admit that it will negatively impact on their ability to pay household bills, that they are likely to get into debt, and many of the parents affected by back-to-school costs indicate that they may even go to moneylenders. But anyway, the fact is they are likely to find themselves the target of attachment orders arising from this Civil Debt Bill. So can you confirm that the Civil Debt Bill will be brought back to the Dáil next week for report stage? Does the government intend guillotining the report stage? Do you intend rushing this through? Will it be completed, if you have your way, before the summer recess? And indeed, if you do have your way, this will penalise the most vulnerable families and children once again. And on the International Protection Bill, Cian Colia, and the report of the McMahon working group, there are some aspects of this report which are welcome, but overall it's very disappointing in a response to a very difficult humanitarian issue for the people affected. And the direct provision system has been widely condemned, and we warned at the time that the terms of reference by the government for the working group were too limited. And I think the report confirms this. It falls short of the fundamental and radical reform of the refugee and subsidiary protection application process that is needed. Now, last month, Cian Colia, the Taoiseach, told me that he will facilitate a debate on this report. Can you now tell us, Taoiseach, when this will be? And could it be held before, or will it be held before the Dáil rises for the summer?
Taoiseach. The Civil Debt Bill is at committee stage on Friday, and hopefully we'll go through report and final stages next week. This is designed to help people arising from work done by the Law Reform Commission previously. I did hear the comments in respect of difficulties that some parents are having in regard to back to school for their children. I also listened carefully to the Minister for Education in the work that's being done with rent book schemes and the opportunity to have more affordable facilities for children, particularly where there are numbers involved. The McMahon report, Deputy, this was presented to the Minister some time ago. Obviously, it was 6 months' work by the Justice involved. It's the first comprehensive examination in 15 years of Ireland's protection system, and there were 173 recommendations for improvement to the scheme, brought for consideration by the government. I think the single particular issue here is to have a single process for analysis of the applications that come, to have that in a way that is effective and is as efficient as possible. Now, it's a pre-legislative scrutiny under the International Commission, under the International Protection Bill. That's this week. So obviously the members of the committee will make their views known both on the report and on their own views as to how it might be improved. So it won't be finalised, obviously, Deputy Adams, before the summer recess, but it's important that arising from the pre-legislative scrutiny that the Minister for Justice hears from the members about their views on the recommendations in the McMahon report and their own individual observations. But I'd like to think that this is an issue that's going to become more important in the years ahead, and we need to make provision for dealing with this speedily, efficiently, and from a humanitarian and compassionate point of view also.